Week 14 picks, Thursday night game, a big one in the NFC. We've got a team that many predicted going to the Super Bowl. They're not looking as assured as they have the last couple years. The Detroit Lions hosting the red hot Dallas Cowboys, who have just beaten both Super Bowl teams, and the Chiefs and the Eagles, in the space of 4 or 5 days. The game's in Detroit, but who you got, my brother?
I have got the Lions. The Lions cannot lose this. As much as I said that the Cowboys will be in it, and I feel like they could run the table, I've got the Lions because they have to win this game. I think if they lose this game, they're looking from the outside in to have to win every single game from now to the end of the season. So I think they have to win every game from now to the end of the season anyway. So Lions for me.
Fair. That is okay. I got the Cowboys. I
Yes.
know I've got the Cowboys, but I won't be surprised if Detroit win. And like you said, it is kind of a must win for them. But obviously, I don't think Amon Brown's gonna play because he hasn't been available this week in terms of training. And then and the Cowboys are just. But I feel like we do this over the years. Even like Cowboy fans, we get high on their own supply.
Yeah, you think they're better than they are, and then they just show you who they are. So as much as the defense had a good game against the Chiefs, it was Thanksgiving, everyone's playing on a high. I'm thinking you're going into Detroit now. It's a completely different ball game. Detroit have the fan base to put you off the game. And it's Thursday night, short week. Detroit have to get their game back on. I don't think they've lost.
Both of them played Thursday, so for them it's a full-on week.
Yeah. But I don't think they've lost. I might be wrong on this stat, but I don't think they've lost back-to-back games for a long time. Or when they lose, they bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
A streak of bouncing back straight away after a loss. So, hence their record this year, 7-5. They just lose one, win one. So you get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I feel like they're going to bounce back.
Who's Edge got?
Cowboys as well.
Sweet. Cool. Browns versus the Titans. I believe I've got the Browns, haven't I?
Yes. Everyone has got the Browns this week. I think we're trusting in Shador and Myles Garrett to get maybe 4 or 5 sacks because the Titans are bad. But yeah, Browns.
Well, like you said, when we spoke about week 13, Cam Ward did look much better, and he's not playing drastically better, but he's molding into. He's going through correct growing pains, if that makes sense.
Oh, 100%. It's not like he has like weapons around him to really be useful.
Yeah.
Head coach being sacked middle of the year doesn't help. A lot of the things that have gone on haven't helped his progress, but he's looking okay. Number one pickish, not right yet, but hey, we'll see. It's the Titans.
He's lucky that they're not a big market. He's got grace. Like he wasn't spoken about when as the number one pick. He still hasn't really been. The spotlight hasn't been on him, so he's got more space, room for error than a lot of others, say number one picks or even some of the other quarterbacks in his draft class.
Oh yeah, we know the most scrutinized one is Shador. Like every day you hear about Shador Sanders on every platform, and you're like, this guy's a 5th round pick. So you don't even you were hearing about Travis Hunter for a period of time. He got injured. Abdul Carter, you're hearing about him because he was late and all this stuff and discipline.
Again.
Yeah. Like you're not hearing anything Mason Graham, you get what I mean? You're hearing about him, Campbell, injured now. Like a lot of the people you're hearing about or not hearing about is because Shador's taken the limelight and it's a different type of draft pick. There's not been anyone, I think, coming into the draft that's been as big as him on a social profile level.
Yeah. And then I'd say Jackson Dart, because it's the Giants, they're in New York, and the personality and some of his boneheaded plays, which we'll come to. Falcons, Seahawks. I know I've got the Seahawks.
Everyone has got the Seahawks this week.
Clean sweep, lovely jubbly. AFC South. 2 of the top teams in the AFC South. This is for first and second. Jags versus the Colts. I got the Jags, haven't I?
You have the Jags, Deji has the Jags, and I have the Colts.
Wow.
I don't see the Colts losing 3 games in a row.
See, I thought like that, but supposedly Daniel Jones has some form of broken leg and is playing through it. And I think he was already semi-limited as a quarterback, but now it might show up even more if he can't use his legs at all. So
That's true, but also I also believe that Indy can get to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence sometimes plays like he got a broken leg too, and he's healthy. So um,
uh, I mean,
um,
yeah, the Colts they need to win though.
yeah, I'm going Colts. I'm going Colts because I don't think the Colts can drop another game in their division like right now.
Mm,
It's in Indianapolis, right?
no, the game's in Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah, it's still
Mm,
just still there. Still, no. I'm going Colts.
cool. Vikings, Commanders. I have.
I've got Commanders as well. Dej has the Vikings. I don't know what games Dej has been watching to pick the Vikings, but
I think
yeah,
I think JJ McCarthy's returning, which should be better than Brosman, but hey,
that doesn't make any difference.
yeah. Fair enough, Edge. Brave one. Bills, Bengals. I believe I got the Bills, but I do want the Bengals to win this.
Yeah, we've all got the Bills. I don't know. Is T Higgins back?
I actually don't know, I've not seen nothing on him compared to other players who were injured or anything like that. I've not seen nothing on T as of now.
I just don't think the Bengals defense can have what they had against the Ravens. I don't
Mm,
think the Bills don't make those errors. Like we've seen it
yeah,
many a time. They've
yeah.
had more turnover games this year, but they won't make errors like that.
They're basically that how the Bengals were against the Ravens. The Bills are that on steroids in terms of consistent, in terms of creating opportunities or getting opportunities on defense, which
Yeah,
then helps their offense.
yeah, and they don't stray away from the run game. They'll give James Cook the ball, and he'll be key. And I think it'll be a game for his Josh Allen's so-called no help to get open and be able to do things. They've got receivers over there, man. Their yards after catch are so good all the time. So I feel like, yeah,
It'll be,
they
it'll
got.
be, it'll be an interesting game though,
Mm,
because I think obviously given the way the Bengals played against the Ravens, they didn't even play great. They can win in it. So
yeah,
um,
100%.
Bucks Saints divisional game. Bucks.
Bucks all round.
Lovely. Another divisional game, Ravens, Steelers. I chose the Ravens, but we know what the Steelers like to do when they face them.
Yep, I got the Ravens as well. Dej has the Steelers. I
Fair?
just, I think the game might be very low scoring.
Very
Low scoring.
fair. I thought you said very scoring in terms of high scoring. Um, yeah, I'm kind of with you. And just the way the Steelers played, they just played old. they might
Yeah,
they might feel like stepping up because it's divisional game. Ravens, they're playing for the one seed in that division, but yeah, and obviously the Ravens have been very limited.
yeah. I can't trust the Steelers, man. Aaron Rodgers looks like a 41-year-old quarterback right
Mm,
now. Like, there's nothing. You're playing in Baltimore. It's yeah. I'm not. I'm not going for them this time. I'm saying the Ravens have to get some form of back on track. I don't think
mhm.
Lamar looks as bad as he did last week. You get what I mean?
Yeah, well, he's been like this for the last couple of games, but this one they actually lost. Jets Dolphins. I have the Jets.
Yes, you do. We both have the Dolphins, me and Dej.
Yeah,
Dolphins on a 3-game win streak.
which I thought of that and I was like, yeah, it's gonna come to an end. Um, and Tua wasn't good this previous game, but they won. The Jets, they're becoming more confident. They've got their 3 wins in like 5 games, and they're at home as well. Like they're
Mm.
actually playing all right since they're trading their 2 best defensive players as well.
Yeah, and the weather actually, thinking about it, the weather's going to be cold. The Dolphins don't play well in that.
Mm,
We'll see. We'll see. I need to see them. I'm believing in the Dolphins to win one cold weather game for the first time ever. So hopefully.
Hey, they won the game in Madrid because I don't think it was warm that day.
Yeah, but you know, Madrid's meant to be hot. That's they
Yeah,
had. If it was
we
meant to be,
the
yeah.
mental aspects.
Did they close the roof that day as well, or not?
Oh shit, yeah, they did, they did.
It was an indoor game. Yeah, see, they were playing outside.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. Uh, another that was a divisional game. So we're going 4 divisional games in a row, which might be 5 soon. Raiders, Broncos,
They
Broncos.
sweep on the Broncos. The Raiders might be the worst team in the NFL.
Yeah. And now another divisional game in a row. Cardinals hosting the Rams. I believe we've all gone Rams, but this could be a tricky one for them as well.
Yes, we've all got the Rams, and I believe the Rams will do it. But you know, the Cardinals have actually been putting up a fight in every single game, so it's not like they're just whipping boys that are going to just turn over. So
And these are the kind of games the Rams lose for some reason as well.
I don't know if they could afford to lose this game though.
Yeah, given how one their division is, and then two the 1 seed for the in the NFC as well. Yeah, they can't afford to lose it because they've not got a easy run in it as well. So yeah,
And if any
um,
quarterback needs to buy, you'd like it to be the oldest quarterback in that
yeah,
side of the division. You get what I mean? You want it to be Matt Stafford. So
yeah, true.
yeah,
On our schedule, the 6th divisional game in a row, Packers
mm.
versus the Bears.
This was an interesting one because I think we've all gone for the Packers,
Yeah,
but I feel this is where the Bears' schedule gets real. Like the Bears' schedule hasn't been
yeah.
like I feel like their schedule now gets really real. So this is going to prove to me whether they're going to go to where I think they can go, or whether they're just going to be the typical Bears.
Where do you
So
think they can go, bro?
if they can get through the schedule, they're very much should be in the NFC Championship game.
Is that you anticipating that they'll be the 1 seed, so everyone will have to go through Chicago then?
Yeah, because if they get through the schedule, yeah, 100%.
Because
Because
you
you
don't
don't
want
want
to
to go.
go to Chicago and you don't want to go to Chicago in January. It's gonna be bloody cold, bro. And
Exactly.
and they run the football. They're the best running team in the NFL since week
So
5, if I'm not mistaken.
you don't want to mess around and end up over there. Next thing you
Uh,
know, that's where the NFC will be running through. So,
so big game
but
because it's
that's why I got the
fourth
Packers.
season.
But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that one's 4 seeding, but yeah, I was hesitant on that one. But we got Packers. The Sunday night game. This is basically not kind of is an eliminator. Um, and it is a big one, more so for the Chiefs, but Chiefs Texans. Um,
mm,
6-6 Chiefs versus 7-5 Texans. Yeah, you would think if the Texans lose, they should be fine, but because of the Colts and Jags still being above them, it's a bit of a tricky one.
because the Colts and Jags are playing each other. That's the only kicker here. So that's the good thing.
Yeah, for them. Um, the Chiefs are playing like arguably the best defense in the NFL right now.
Mm,
I've gone Chiefs because until we're out of it, we're out. We're still in, sorry, but yeah, I'm
yeah,
not totally confident on this one.
you've gone Chiefs. They're just gone the Chiefs. I have gone the Texans. I'm
Mm,
trusting in the defense. CJ Stroud is obviously back now.
hmm
Uh, I just think that defense is going to be a lot for your O line.
That's already hurt right
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
So I feel like they're really, really going to put the pressure on Mahomes. Not saying
yeah,
that Mahomes can't deal with it. I'm just saying that it's going to be one of his toughest games, I think, of the year so far. And
yeah.
we'll
No,
see. Is
I
that Aaron?
agree. It's at Arrowhead, but even then, I think Josh Simmons is out for a month. I don't think Trey Smith is going to be back for this game. Um, Jawan Taylor might be out as well. It's just like, yeah.
Mm-mm.
And then you're facing Will Anderson Jr., Daniel Hunter, and all those guys. It's not fun.
Yeah.
um, so that's the Sunday night game. Then the Monday night game. This is a interesting one. Chargers versus the Eagles. I have gone the Eagles, but
Yeah, me too. I want Eagles. They're just gone Chargers though.
But only I feel like the Eagles are kind of like the Chiefs, no matter how bad they are, kind of until they're actually out, given what they've done the last couple of years. And then the thing that made me feel a bit more confident about the Eagles is that one, the game that they lost, they haven't really looked that bad defensively. What the Bears done to them, I don't think the Chargers can. And then two, Justin Herbert, he's non-throwing arm. He just had surgery, so um,
Mm.
they don't know. He's gonna soldier through, but there's still gonna be some comfort, even though it's not his throwing arm.
Yeah, I just don't think the Eagles are another team that can lose 3 in a row.
Yeah. I think I thought of that after their loss because I was like, oh, this is their second 2-game losing streak. It's not
Yeah.
big, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
So that's why I've gone the Eagles. I like the Chargers. But I'm just looking at the Eagles saying, okay, it's going to get to a point where you're going to have to get back to what you were.
Hmm.
I think the turnaround comes in on Monday. You get what I mean? Friday to Monday, it's like a long week for them to really recoup, rest, get everyone healthy that needs to be healthy, and game plan for the Chargers.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Should be a good Monday night game regardless. Cool. That is NFL Week 14 picks. Thank you all for listening, tuning in.
Before we do leave, though, before we
Mhm.
do, there was, if you did you see the Shador Sanders and the Dylan Gabriel stuff going on?
I know, is it something about Dylan Gabriel's missus saying something?
Yes. So
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel's fiance essentially was on social media basically saying, everyone in the building wants Dylan to start anyway. You just wouldn't know that.
Mm.
What do you do if you are in a situation like that and you're Shador? Because you know where that information has come from.
Are you saying what would I do if I was?
I'm asking, what would you do if you're in that situation?
I think it's got to the point now where he shouldn't go back with the back and forth stuff. He's already got enough like eyes/targets on him. It's and a lot of people seem to be conflicted whether they want him to succeed or some people want him to fail, but are just not verbally saying it. He's also said enough as well. As long as he's starting, I think that should just be his focus. Like,
Mm,
just focus on the Titans. I'm somewhat the fact that he's playing Cam Ward, he can actually push the Dylan Gabriel stuff to the side. Because
right.
before the draft, there was some people that said he's better than Cam Ward. Some people thought he was going to get drafted ahead of Cam Ward. So I think that should be his main focus. Like, beat the Titans, outplay Cam Ward, if anything, and then
Yeah.
it will like the best way to shut Dylan Gabriel and his misses up, even though it shouldn't be like that. If it is going to be perceived as that, is to just play out the rest of the season and play good. That's it.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just think internally you have to have a conversation because you have to sit in the same quarterback room every single day. You have to go through the same things. You basically have to sit next to the person all the time. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
on a level, we're gonna have to have a conversation. Like, bro, I understand. Like, when you were in this position, I wasn't. You get what I mean? Saying this and saying that, or getting family members to say this and say that. Because as much as that could have been her opinion by herself, it's gonna look like it is your opinion, even if you didn't say
Yeah.
it. And that's like the problem with when the family are on social media coming out and saying things. It's like, well, it's like the same. It always happens in Cleveland. I realize OBJ with Baker Mayfield. Remember his dad?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Like, and that information should only be coming from. It will say it'll feel like it's only come from one place, even if Odell didn't say it to his dad, for instance.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just thought, yeah, just given, like, he doesn't need to be pally with Dylan Gable. Do you know what I mean? We'll sit in the
Mm,
same quarterback room, and I'm gonna make sure you don't play again for the rest of the season.
true.
That's the best way to effectively shut him up. Just play
Yeah.
well on the field because that's the bigger picture.
Mm,
And
you're not
just
wrong.
given there's been a lot of outside noise and some internal noise as well. It's like he's going to be fighting a losing battle at this point if he's to
Yeah.
say anything back that comes out publicly. Do you know what I mean? So
Mm. No, I agree. I agree. His voice is going to be a lot bigger than whatever Dylan Gabriel's missus has said, and he'll be scrutinized and broken down. As I saw last week, like an interview he did, they took 25 seconds of a 3-minute interview, and that's all they
Uh-huh.
spoke about the whole week. So,
Mm.
yeah, no, I just wanted to get your perspective on that.
Fair. Fair. No, I do like that little segue to the end because I literally briefly saw it and I was like, "Ah, I'm not even gonna pay attention." And that's exactly what should do. Not pay any attention. Cool. Thank you all listening. Get involved with our picks as well. Tell us your picks for the week. Um, and for your championship matchups as well, because it's heading to that stage of the season where it's looking super open in the NFL. As Deji likes to say,
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
the man himself.
Like and subscribe.
Get me what he said. Like, subscribe, hit those buttons, and spam us with the comments as well. That's our week 14 picks. I was
Yes.
gonna say 13, bloody hell. Week 14 picks. And yes, we shall see you again soon. Peace out, Joe.
Thank you for listening, Jacob.